Hi, Lori Hollander here
Bob here.
of Relationships Work. Our topic today is what to do when the little things become big things. And Bob, we had an example of this that we thought would be great to share with folks because it was, I'm sure, just what other people go through. On Friday, I usually do the banking, and I asked you to make a bank deposit.
Yes.
And what happened Friday night?
Well, we're at Safeway, and you wanted me to go and they have a bank deposit place there, and you wanted me to make the bank deposit. There's a long line. I knew if I were to stand that line, it would waste time, and it would be no advantage to do that. That I wouldn't stand in line, but I'll go the next day, which is Saturday morning, right?
Right, and the bank was open from 9 to 12.
Yeah.
So Saturday morning comes, and you had a really long week, and were really enjoying your downtime.
I was loafing. Don't be so nice. You characterize it as loafing.
I didn't use that
Well,
word.
I didn't use it, but I saw it in your eyes. Okay, so
Okay.
I was having a relaxing day. I was just doing what I wanted to do, and I didn't want to go out to the bank.
Right, so
Okay.
you said to me...
That, once again, it's not going to make a difference. I can go Monday.
Right. And so when you told me you didn't want to go to the bank Saturday morning and you hadn't gone Friday night, then I started to get annoyed.
Right.
And we both know that I am more compulsive than you. And I guess on my mind, I just wanted to get it done, like a chore off my list, right?
Did you say that you're more compulsive?
I
You said it
did!
so easily, which
It's
is so
the
true.
truth.
Okay, yeah.
But in most couples, one person is more compulsive than the other.
And that happens to be you.
Yes.
Yes, right. Right.
Okay, so what proceeded to happen was I got angry and said, Bob, I can't count on you. You said you were going to do it Friday. You didn't do it Friday. That was fine. Then you said, I'll do it Saturday. And then when you didn't do it Saturday and you said do it Monday, then I was like, I can't, you never do anything I ask you to do. You promised me something and you didn't deliver. And really it blew up.
Yeah, and so those are the superlatives that you use. I never, you always, which is never, see, I just did it now. True.
Correct.
Sometimes it's true, but,
Yeah.
So I'm feeling you labeled me, you stereotyped me. Then I get angry.
Yeah.
I get upset.
So we got into a fight. And again, that's one of those little things that became something really big. So here's how we worked it through. The first thing we did was stop talking because we always tell people, take that time out. And we know we have to do that too.
Yeah.
In that emotional state, nothing is going to get accomplished.
Right.
So these are the few things that I did when I went away, because Bob and I have been practicing this for years. First thing was, within my own mind, I acknowledged my feeling that it's okay to have my feelings, and I really felt like you let me down.
No, you did this silently. You weren't
Silently.
silently. Right.
Exactly. I did this by myself.
Right.
The second thing is I really explored my thoughts. So I'm having this feeling that Bob is never there for me. And then my thinking is, really, this is ridiculous because you are there for me. And in this instance, I just felt like you really let me down.
Right.
But rationally speaking, if you put the bank deposit in Saturday or Monday, really didn't make a difference because it wouldn't show up in my account till Monday or Tuesday anyway.
Right.
So I realized my thoughts were really based on emotion. So then my third step was that I had to take a look at my history and figure out why was this bringing up so much feeling for me. And what I realized is, or what I remembered, is that my dad let me down a lot. My dad wasn't there for me at certain times. And I felt disappointed by him. And so I connected it with, I'm not angry that Bob's letting me down. I mean, I was a little bit annoyed, but certainly wasn't worth the emotion that I was feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So I came back, Bob, and I shared that with you.
Right.
And I apologized for being upset.
Yeah. And at that point, I had to let go of my own upsetness and anger at being labeled and stereotyped and made to be someone who I was not. So that broke the connection right there.
Right.
And as I had to accept this process as something that was good for the relationship, I wasn't going to say, aha, you see, you're wrong, you're blaming me, it's your father. That's not what to do. Guys and women can do that. When you're entering this process, I need to be able to almost like sequester, put my feelings aside here and realize, oh my God, what an opportunity. She's working at something that will benefit the relationship in both of us. So luckily at that time, I caught that and realized what you're doing, and I was supportive of that. Not blaming, supportive.
Right. Yeah. So those are the 3 steps that anybody can do when after they have a fight about one of those little things that becomes something big. Number 1, acknowledge the feeling that you're having to yourself. This is for the person who's very upset. Number 2 is explore your thinking about those feelings and what's the rational part of this issue. And then number 3, look to your history to say, why is this little thing bothering me so much? And then differentiate that from your partner.
Yeah, and that's a lot of work on your part. That's a lot of owning up to your stuff.
Exactly.
And I need to be supportive of something that's vital to every relationship.
So we will see you next week.
Okay, take care.
Bye-bye.